Hi there BookTube, it's Eleanor here, and today I've got another haul. This haul is a bit of a mishmash of things. I met the wonderful Sam at Cold Tea and Crumbs for a day of book shopping in Oxford. We also went to the cinema and saw Cinderella, which was so lovely. I loved it so much. So that was a wonderful day, and I set myself a limit of £30 and I made Sam make me stick to it, and actually I only spent 26, so I'm very proud of myself. And then me and Sam also swapped some books that we were getting rid of, so I've got some of those to show you. I got a new book for one of my book clubs, and the last couple of books arrived from the Waterstones card that I got for my daughter for Mother's Day. She got me a Waterstones voucher, which was very clever of her. So let me just show you the books. I'll start with a book I received from the publisher, which I requested because I was so excited to give it a go, and that is An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. I'm not sure if this is going to be, well, I don't suppose it will be the front cover because it hasn't got Ember in the Ashes written on it, but this just sounded like a really, really interesting story. Let me read you what came with the press release, because I think it probably explains it better than me. For years, Leia has lived in fear of the Empire, fear of the Marshals, fear of truly living at all. Born as a scholar, she never had much of a choice, but when Leia's brother is taken, she must force herself to help the Resistance, the only people who have a chance of saving him. She must spy on the commandant, ruthless and deadly overseer of Blackcliff Academy. Elias is the Academy's finest soldier and secretly is most unwilling. He has seen too much on his path to become a mask, one of the Empire's elite warriors, and is desperate to escape the Academy. If he succeeds, he will be named deserter. If found, the punishment will be death. With the mask's help, the Empire has conquered a continent and enslaved thousands, all in the name of power. Now they must find a new emperor to rule over them, and before Elias can escape, he's ordered to participate in a ruthless contest to the death that will decide the next martial emperor. When Leia and Elias's paths cross at the Academy, they find their destinies are more intertwined than ever could have imagined, and that their choices will change the future of the Empire itself. In the ashes of a broken world, one person can make a difference. One voice in the dark can be heard. The price of freedom is always high. Sometimes it's life itself. Oh, I just think it sounds really good fun, and I'm very excited to give this one a go. So I will let you know how I get on with that. Then the last book that came from my Waterstones card, and you're probably seeing this haul before my other haul, which I talk about my gift card. So anyway, this is one of the books I got with my gift card, and I heard about it on Lainey from Ginger Reads Lainey's channel. I love Morgan Rhodes and the Fallen Kingdom series, and Lainey had some of her other books which are written under another name, and she was saying how good they were. So I picked up A Bloodbath and Beyond, which is by Michelle Rowan, aka Morgan Rhodes, and it just looks really good fun, paranormal. I think it's sort of vampires and a bit sort of tongue-in-cheek, and I really like those sort of books, so I was interested to give this a go. Then for my baby mummy book group, the next book that has been chosen is The Ice Twins by S.K. Tremaine. It's a really new book and it's only just come out in hardcover, but as per usual, my charity shop has it for £1, so I snapped it up when I went in there last week. Then I'm so thankful to Sam at Cold Tea and Crumbs, because she said she was getting rid of a whole series she didn't think she was going to read, and I love this author and I wanted to read this for ages, and so I just said yes please, yes please, yes please, and she was so sweet and gave it to me. So this is the Soul Screamers 4 books. They are My Soul to Take, My Soul to Save, My Soul to Keep, and Before I Wake, and I'm not sure what order they go in, but I'm very excited about these. I really like Rachel Vincent, and so yeah, I really want to give these a go. If you've read them, let me know what your thoughts are, because I'll be interested to hear. And then for the books that I bought with my £30, I'm really intrigued by the Penguin Black Classics that have just come out, and so I bought myself 3, and I know Sam bought herself some too. They're only 80p, they're little short stories. I picked up ones that interested me, so I picked up A Pair of Silk Stockings by Kate Chopin. The back of this says, from Louisiana's remote bayous. That it pretty much had me at that. to its gilded cities, 5 startling stories of awakening by one of the fin de siècle, America's most daring writers. I'm rubbish at other languages, so I apologise, I've totally butchered that, and you can let me know how it should be said and what it actually means if you want down below. The other one I picked up was The Robber Bridegroom by the Brothers Grimm, drawn from Germany folklore, dark fantastical fairy tales of wicked deeds, gruesome punishment and just rewards. And then this one really intrigued me. It's The Dolphins, the Whales and the Gudgeon by Aesop, and it's composed by a slave in Greek antiquity, some of the most ancient, sharp-witted and mysterious stories ever told. And I just think these are so pretty. Just in case you're interested, they are numbers 61, 66 and 68 in the collection, and I think I'm just going to enjoy reading these. They're short reads, and yeah, so I'm excited for those. Then a book that I've seen a lot of people talk about, especially those in the sort of SFF community on BookTube, and that is City of Stairs by Robert Jackson Bennett, and I had to pick this up because I'm gagging to read this really, so I picked this one up. And then I picked up 2 books on a bit of a whim. I saw them in the young adult section and I thought, right, I'm going to get those. The first is Out of the Easy by Ruta Sepetys. And it's the author that wrote Between Shades of Grey. This sounds really good. It's to do with New Orleans and the Quarter, and it just sounds really exciting. I'll read you the back because it's way better than me. Josie Moraine wants out of the Big Easy. She needs more than New Orleans can offer. Known locally as a brothel prostitute's daughter, she dreams of life at an elite college far away from here. But then a mysterious death in the Quarter leaves Josie caught between her ambition and a clandestine underworld. New Orleans is luring Josie deeper as she searches for the truth, and temptation beckons at every turn. So anything New Orleans, and I'm there, as you can probably tell from one of my Penguin Black classics as well. And then this one was a total, oh, that looks interesting. Read the back, thought, yeah, that's for me. And it is Unraveling. And the front says 235706, stop the countdown, save the world. And from what I can gather, it's about a girl and she gets killed and brought back to life by someone who starts her heart again, and she is alive. But she is only alive in order to save the world, and she only has 24 hours, 23 days in order to do that. And that's all I know, and I just think it sounds really fun and fast-paced. So that's all the books that I bought. Some of the books I bought when I was out with Sam in Oxford, some of the books that she gave me, some of the books that I got from publishers, or one book I got from a publisher, and then the other books that I got with my Waterstone card and in the charity shop. So I had a really good week. I'm going to have to slow down on the book buying. I know that, but I am definitely ready to be doing that. I've taken all my library books back now, and I'm going to be starting reading through my books. So hopefully that is going to happen. Because I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed, I have to say. I've just gone a bit mental recently and I just need to slow it down, and plus my bank balance is starting to notice it, so I really do need to slow down. What have you bought? Have you read any of these? What are your thoughts? Have you read any of the Penguin Black classics? Are any of them any good? Recommendations always welcome, and yeah, I look forward to speaking to you soon. Bye for now, BookTube.